Hello guys, and welcome to Zimaleta. In today's video, I'm working very hard in my studio on your new and latest content. Like, I'm trying to get all the engine videos for the 3.0 liter diesel Sprinter ready, and I'm having a little hard time because there's so many files and the file sizes are large. I'm doing this stuff on a computer, which also means I need to upload them. It's pretty difficult. I have slow internet at home, and I usually have to take it somewhere. And I'm not quite set up right now to really transfer the files that I already made into my phone, and then go ahead and actually get them uploaded like I always do. Normally, I make a drive to Verizon, and everything that I have edited on my iPhone, I go ahead and actually I upload from there every time that I go to the YMCA or something. So today I'm like, man, I gotta still keep the show going. So I'm kind of thinking, look, I got some content that's on my phone that is already done, and I have to basically go ahead and actually upload it. So I kind of figured, you know what, let me upload some of that stuff, and it's going to give me opportunity to work on some of these other videos, because guys, I'm really working hard at it. Anyways guys, I'm over here at my desk. Here's actually one of the headsets. This is what I use for my iPhone to edit videos, and then I'm in here. So today I was busy doing a lot of stuff, and obviously yesterday you've seen me post a video of this here. So I tried to build this little setup, for voiceovers and stuff like that for the videos, to make them a little bit more quality and stuff like that. And then I said, you know what, I've been promising my viewers for a while now that I'm actually going to start a podcast where you guys could call my show, and we could just talk and stuff. So I did that. So what I did, guys, I have an app now. Not an app, it's a Google Voice. You really can't see this right now, but this is kind of like, I could actually, yeah, you can't really see it, but over here I got pulled up to where I could dial somebody, like some number here, like a real phone number, and it's going to ring your phone, or vice versa basically. So what I did is, it's a little bit different. It's a little bit like not exactly what I had in mind, but this is kind of like what I have created. This is why I want to kind of like explain to you guys. In a way it's good, but in a way it's bad. It's not bad in a bad way. So here's what I did. I got myself a Google Voice number, which happens to be like a California number. What's my number? Let's see here. Oh yeah, that's fine. It's fine. I got it right here. Call us at 760-756-7378. That is 760-756-7378. Okay, now why am I smiling? Okay, this is the number to my Zimaleta how-to show. Okay, this is the number to my studio, but also it's the number to my iPhone, because the way I got it set up, when this rings, my phone rings at the same time. Like, my iPhone's gonna be here and it's ringing, and this is ringing. So in a way, I'm not going to be missing any phone calls. But in a way, I might get some phone calls that I really don't want to get while I'm sleeping or something. You know what I mean, guys? So I really hope you guys use this number only when I announce that I'm going to be doing a show where you guys could call in, and we're going to be talking on the show. It's going to be being recorded. So what I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to hit Windows G. It's going to bring up a window over here, which you really don't see. I'm going to hit record with the microphone and everything, so all the sound's going to be coming in. I'm going to be talking in here, listening to you on here, while a camera like this is going to be recording me talking, so that I could actually upload a normal show. And I'm going to take the audio file, and I'm actually going to then edit the file I just actually just downloaded this new software. It's called Audacity. Now there's plenty of software, but this Audacity, they were around for a while. So I actually forgot the name of the app, and I had to like really search around what people use and stuff like that. So it's absolutely free, and I downloaded it for my Windows. So I could put the file in here, and now I get to learn how to actually use the software, because I need to be able to add bits on top of bits and stuff like that, which is going to be very new for me, because I'm not that I guess I haven't really edited voiceovers before on the computer. Now on the phone it's a little different. I could just do a voiceover over the video, and I'm really used to doing that. But over here it's a little bit more professional. You get to control all kinds of stuff, and you get to do a lot of stuff. It's probably simple, but right now I'm looking at it. I really don't know what I'm looking at. You know what I mean? So, but I'm doing this for you guys. I want to be able to learn something and record something, help somebody out that maybe has questions about the Sprinter, or maybe you just want to call in and just have a little chit chat or something like that and stuff like that. So I'm still interested to know how all of this stuff is going to go. But in case you guys are wondering, right now I'm only doing this. I'm only doing the show, a podcast, where it will be recorded for the podcast and for my show, and I'm only doing it on Saturdays, hopefully every Saturday. So obviously tomorrow is Friday, and I'm like again staying up late. It's already like 12:52 a.m. I'm here still working, and my kids are like, Dad, can we wake up at 7 tomorrow so we could go work on replacing Sprinter doors? I got my hands full, guys. I got a lot of stuff on the table here, and I got to edit still a lot of videos right now, and I'm trying to edit the same on the iPhone and on the computer at the same time, so I could actually have a little bit more workflow. So while the iPhone video is rendering, the computer video is rendering as well, and I could go back and forth. While one's rendering, I could be editing on the other one. I know, it's all confusing. It's probably really unnecessary, but in case you guys are wondering about my workflow, here's some of it. But I probably failed to mention, because I'm like so excited about this at the same time, even though it's going to be completely free and I'm not going to really make any money from it. But that being said, I want to do this every Saturday. I really don't want to miss any days, but we're going to see how this is going to be planned, because this is not going to be like a live show, but it kind of will be live. So whenever you call in, that's it. Like, that's what we're going to actually record. But since it's not live, I could edit some parts out. But my goal is to do the least amount of editing, as far as like looking for little tidbits to cut out. But anyways, what time are we doing it? I want to do it anywhere from 12 to 5. So in a good way, let's say I forget that I have my own show, because this is going to be something new, like a podcast for me every Saturday. If you guys call the show, it's still going to ring my phone, which is going to remind me, and then I might have to say, oh, hello, so-and-so. Yeah, thanks for calling the show. Hold on, let me get to my studio, and I'm going to be like walking into my studio in here and have basically the whole thing going on over here. That way I could hit record, and I could screen record the phone call. That way I could get the voice of me and you talking, and we could get the camera where you could actually see me talking and stuff like that, so that I could actually upload this type of video to like this type of video podcast to my channel. And at the same time, I'm going to be uploading it to my podcast. Now, some of you guys already know I have a podcast. You probably haven't been listening to it, because it's probably boring right now. I do talk about real estate on my podcast, and I did some episodes last year, or was it the year before? But anyways, I got into podcasting, I think, a year and a half ago. Maybe, man, it's probably been 2 years now. Gosh, this year's already it's really going by. But anyways, when podcasts started becoming a little bit popular, I went ahead and I jumped on a bandwagon. And at the time, podcasts were still, you had to pay for the podcast. So I found this free service, and it's called Anchor. And I basically started my own podcast while it was still free, hoping that it's not going to get paid. And then guess what? Spotify bought them out of all things. Which was great. because what they allowed to do is they allowed the platform now to be monetized, but Spotify was charging to create podcasts on theirs, but now they don't, I guess. So because you could monetize it, it allows them to make revenue, at least, and that's why they're allowing it for free. But anyways, in case you guys are wondering what the name of that is, it's called Anchor. It's like a little purple looking app. Sorry, I don't have really any pop-ups in this video. I wasn't really planning to make this such a long conversation, except and not to be organized, because I'm all over the place. It is late, and I'm just all over the place with this. But I do want to, talk to you guys like a friend, like just me and you talking. And I'm really excited because I get to talk, with you guys and answer your questions like a normal show. And of course, this is going to be new for me, so I'm going to be learning from it and hopefully improving in my own life. But anyways, that being said, basically, I guess this Saturday, what's going to be this Saturday? Let me take a look. This Saturday, the 27th, this is when I'm going to have my first podcast. And it's a video podcast and a sound podcast at the same time. Now, it's not going to be posted this Saturday, obviously, because we're going to be recording this Saturday. However, I don't know when I'm going to be posting this. I may actually post this on a different day. I may, I'll have to figure out. I'll probably post it like on a Sunday. Let's just go with that for now, because I have to give myself one day to edit. Plus, I don't want you guys to tune into the podcast and missing out on the actual phone call with me. That opportunity. I guess it's an opportunity, right? Because I do also offer consulting over the phone for anybody that has questions, like on Sprinters and like Expedite and stuff. And for that, I do charge. But the only reason I do that because it takes the time out of my day, and I have to stop what I'm doing, like eBay or any of my other businesses that I'm doing, and of course work, everything else that I'm doing. Like I'm doing a lot of stuff, and just focus on that. But this, in a way, is actually not gonna make me any money. But at the same time, it's going to allow other people to hear it, so it's gonna help more people. So I'm all for that. If a lot of people could, hear something like this and it's going to help them, I'm all for it 100%. And, you decide whether it's, worth your time or not, because it is free, obviously. But anyways, here's how I'm planning to do this. Whenever you call in, I'm going to record, and I may have a few calls that day, or maybe I don't have none. I don't know. So whatever the call I'm going to get, I'll talk to my viewer and stuff like that, and I'm going to basically edit that phone call, and I'll see how it is. If the phone calls are pretty short, then I'll put like 2 or 3 phone calls together, if I'm going to get like a lot of phone calls, But if I'm going to get one, obviously, it's just going to be that phone call with that one viewer, and then it's going to just go from there. I'm going to also try to have guests on my show. Like, I know a lot of interesting people that watch my channel, so I'm planning to have some guests, and I actually would like my very first guest to be Dimitri, even though he does not have any questions about Sprinters. He actually understands about Sprinters, but I kind of think, it's going to be really cool to have him on the show, to be on the line with us. And I don't know if we could do this thing 3-way. That remains to be seen, because if I could have him as a guest, and I could see somebody else calling in, and I could just put everybody in one, like a little conference call. I'm going to have to test this feature, because I really don't know. That's going to be kind of cool, because I could have him, me, and then somebody calling in, and we could both answer the question, Sprinter related, type of question. So, that is that. But then if the, let's say like the show gets really long, let's say from 12 to 5, I'm actually talking to all these people and stuff like that. I could technically break it up into like 2 or 3 different shows, and then maybe upload it 3 times a week. Maybe I could upload it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right? So probably like that. So I'm kind of shooting for at least 3 episodes per week. But for now, the phone calls itself, I want to make it just one day that I'm focusing on phone calls, because guys, I still gotta work. I still gotta do other stuff. As a matter of fact, I'm running behind, because Again, I'm giving my YouTube channel all of my time because it does take so much of my time, and it's so much more harder to do than even eBay. eBay makes me so much more money, and it's almost like effortless. I just take some pictures, post them, and then I'm selling stuff, and it makes me money. With YouTube videos, I make a video, I have to edit the video, I have to render the video, I then have to drive to Verizon to post the video, and then it makes me like $1. You know, and then because I made that video, for some reason, some other video is not going to be making money. So ultimately in a month, I'm still making the same amount of money. I don't know how that works, but that's just how it is. And in case anybody's wondering, I made like $500 off my YouTube channel. That's all. But do you know how many hours upon hours I spent on my channel? It is crazy. It is probably like 2 full-time jobs. Seriously. Because even though I'm not uploading a lot of times, I'm actually still recording videos. I'm constantly recording content. And to the point where it's a little bit intimidating because I got so much content. And then I'm like thinking, what am I going to do with all this content? Like, when do I have time to even edit all this stuff? And for a while, I was editing on my iPhone because it was a little bit simple. I'll talk like this, like I am on my iPhone right now. And then I will go ahead and actually edit it right there on my iPhone, which is simple. I don't have to transfer any files. But now, mainly, I'm recording using my GoPro or a set of GoPros. And the file sizes get pretty big really quick. And then you still have to transfer them to the iPhone. One of the ways to do it is Wi-Fi. But another way to do it is this. I have an iPhone, and when I take my little micro SD, and I have like a lot of them waiting right here, this is 256 gig SD. I plug it in, let's see, plug it in this way right here. You see it's got a, you know, this iPhone, you know, type of end right here, lightning cable. Plug it into my iPhone, and then I go to pictures and hit transfer, and it transfers the file, which is really cool. But lately I've been trying to figure out how can I edit the videos on my computer with the right type of file format, and then transfer them to the micro SD, then stick the micro SD in here, stick it into my iPhone, and then transfer that file into the iPhone so that I could, you know, upload on the go. If I'm, let's say, driving to like YMCA, which I like to take my kids to YMCA pretty much every single day, I stop by Verizon, use their, you know, like 5G internet, which is like extremely fast, to upload these videos, and then voila, you know, it's done. But lately I haven't been able to really figure this thing out. It's been kind of difficult. It's been really slowing me down. Of course, I've been using the GoPro format, which is the MP4 type of format, and H.264 format. I've tried that. Next, I'm going to try MOV, which I already made a video with MOV. I don't know if that's going to be working, and I don't know what is the limit on the file sizes of these. Maybe the video has to be under 10 minutes for it to work, because when I plug it in, it doesn't show anything on my iPhone, which makes it very difficult for me. That means in order for me to really do these type of videos on the computer and upload them, and for them to be ready and on time, I need to take this laptop, put it in my Sprinter van, make sure I have some kind of power source, because the battery on this thing will only last about 45 minutes. And I'm just not set up for that right now. I need like a power source to power this laptop. I do have a RAM mount in my Sprinter. I've also added it for that reason as well. But guys, you see how complicated it gets very quickly. And the Wi-Fi I have at home, this is a satellite Wi-Fi. It's only 20 gigs a month of allowance, and after that the internet is very slow. I'm actually getting ready to cancel the service because it's that bad. So currently I actually have like a real provider, which is AT&T, and I paid like $83 or something per month for like the best internet that you could get. But it's only 50 gigs, and what I do is I give myself internet. So right now I'm actually using my own internet for my phone while I'm actually recording, and I'm using it here. This allows me to have access to everything that I need as far as the internet goes on the computer. But I could really quickly use up the internet, if you know what I mean. It quickly is gonna go. This is why I'm not going to really try to record live shows. I mean, I might, you know, but here's the thing. It doesn't really pay for it, you know. Like, if I at least was making good money from this, then I would have, you know, bought some bigger internet for my phone and just did that, because 50 gigs will go really quickly when you're doing live shows or uploading videos, which I already have. This past, you know, like a few weeks, I just use my own internet to upload, because when I need to upload a video and I don't get a chance to drive to Verizon, I'm like, I'm just gonna go ahead and actually upload from my phone. But some days, it's really bad days. It's like raining and stuff like that. I really can't be driving anywhere anyways. You know, it just doesn't make any sense. So yeah. But anyways, guys, my problems, I guess. But anyways, guys, I hope you see kind of like what I'm doing, and I hope you guys appreciate everything that I'm doing for y'all. I do enjoy making this kind of stuff for you guys. You know, please like my video and subscribe to my channel, and, you know, share with some people, because I really like helping you guys, and whether it comes to Sprinter vans or Expedite or any other stuff. So you could ask me anything, I guess, on the phone calls when you're going to be calling in. And even if it's like a little, you know, chit chat or whatever, just know this, it is being recorded, and try to, I guess, say appropriate stuff. Oh yeah, and no profanity. Sure, I love to use it too, but can't really be using that when you're trying to record shows like that, because you get demonetized quickly and can't even get kicked off the platform pretty quickly. And yeah, not looking forward to that. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself. God bless you, and see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. My name is Zimaleta. I'm 37 years old, and yes, I experienced success after buying my first home for cash. Back in 2011, I was broke, but I learned to solve problems on my own. Now, I'm helping others to solve their problems. I know what pitfalls to avoid to stay profitable in business. Need motivation to be more successful in your life? Do you have Sprinter, Expedite, or business problems? Then subscribe. Let's find creative solutions to your problems. Hit the bell notification so you don't miss any of my helpful videos.